Hello and welcome to Farthest Frontier. Well, as ever, I need to find a way to make this hill flat because I want to turn it into kind of like the main area really. I want to move the town, I want to move the vaults because yeah, we've now got 2 vaults. Probably put the barracks up there as well for protection. Move the actual trading post, which is that one there, just for the sake of trying to make it a more defensive place. Although, I mean, we did all right actually against that last private army, and I think they were the bigger problem. They tend to come in with like catapults as well as the battering rams, but I mean, we managed to survive. But I'm not really sure what else to do in this area now because I've got a limit that. I think it was in the last patch they introduced limits for the number of people you have. I think by default it's set to 500, so I've cranked that up to 1500. The thing is, once the houses start getting bigger, assuming they will, then it's going to be a case of, yeah. So, trying to think of ways to cheer people up. I mean, at the moment, it's not a great deal I can think of doing down here, so I don't see much point adding new houses in at the minute. I mean, we're still a good way off the population cap that I've got there. What I am curious about is why is that not so? Why is not so desirable? Right, so they don't have food types, pottery. They seem to have a problem with pottery or a lack of. Okay, so we're not making as much pottery as we could. Ingots as ever. Right, okay, paper. That was something else, paper, because I built a library. The only drawback is there's not enough books. There's not enough books because there's not enough paper. In the meantime, Atka of the Iron Claw. Have you got anything interesting that I can sell to you or buy from you? Well, I can sell you some soap. Because I've been spending a lot of money lately. Now that's interesting, because we were making well over 400 profit not long ago, so I'm not sure what's happened there. That's a bit concerning. I think I'll leave that there, but where is, or was it that's the guild hall. So who makes the books? Ah, there you go, right. So they take... Ah, no, there's only 2 of them. That's probably why. So they take flax, and there's like a... Last time I checked, we have like a bajillion flax. Yeah, we got tons of flax. I mean... I think last time I checked, we were struggling for labourers, but that's because I'm not doing it there that much building at the moment. That's so high. But I think we'll crank that up. Because if they can make more paper, then presumably whoever's out there making books can make more books. Now I don't think they make enough furniture, because furniture's... Oh, that's a thing, yeah. There's a distinct lack of wood, isn't there? Wood's a big problem, so I think I'm waiting to see if this place here gets fixed. Because the trees didn't grow very well in this area. As it turns out, it's not a good area for trees anyway. Who knew? Trees. Could we grow more trees? Who we got out here? What are you doing? What are you out about? You're a forager, so you collect... So you're into nuts. Fair enough. You just keep focusing on the nuts. You've got that one. That's a temporary shelter. Ah, so I wonder. I do wonder. A bit dangerous, but I wonder. Right, work camp. Now that's 83%. That's pretty good, actually. It's 68. So if I push that out a bit, sure I got 80 something a minute ago. 83%. And it overlaps with, yeah, that's 86%. Well, it could be useful. Let's do that. Because, I mean, there's a sawmill down there, but there's no reason I shouldn't build another one. Roads and fencing. So you run from about here. We want a straight line. Because why not? So we're going to build that. Now that one on the other hand, I think that one's okay. So they managed to produce 173 logs last year. Versus how many? Some. Therein lies my problem. Right, so they just didn't do anything last year. Right, there is my problem. I just realised I'm trying to build something with logs, and we don't have any logs. It's a feature. Have we got any trees nearby that we can just chop down? I can get people to chop some trees down, it might help. So there's lots of trees over here. Just chop them down. That is... now that's interesting. I think that's where the original... Yeah, that's where the original one was. Yeah, it was originally over here, but the trees weren't growing. And now, as luck would have it, they are growing, because they did an update. The last update would run... What is it, 0.9, 0.5 I think now. I think that update, they altered the tree growth. Anyway, while they're playing around chopping trees down, I need to be playing around with the flattening tool. So get them to... Well, flatten it. Oh, fudgesicles. Get that one. You don't want to do that one. Nothing happened. You didn't see what. Right, if we do that there, because the idea is, I mean, that's just slightly below the level of the rest of them. So in theory, it should lift. Basically, I'm trying to lift this side up to the height of the right-hand side. So I figure if I do things like this, it might help. Now, what I am curious, I was just about to say, I was curious as to why we haven't had another trader turning up. And there you go. What do you stop messing around? Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. It's not the end of the world, but I don't want to do it like that. Right, so that's Anders Plains Rider, I think. Right, I'll give them something to do, and then we'll go and talk to him. Oh, we're out of sync. Somehow I've ended up out of sync, because now that's... I must have missed a bit. Oh, I put a 3 there. Fudgesicles. Right. What have you got, Anders? Anything? Something typical? I decide to start selling tools, and it's a case of, ooh, cheap price. Nope. Ooh, we're not producing enough shoes. That's a bit of a concern. That can cause health problems. I'm just saying. Trees are expensive. I don't need goats, thanks very much, but, you know. Right, sounds like they're all busy chopping trees down. So, right, we go then from this corner to here. Let's see if that helps. Because I have a crazy theory. So I'm going to keep repeating it. Oh, fudgesicles, I've done it again. There you go, I'm repeating it. We have none of that. Let's have nice even numbers. He says, with 125 cells in the book. Right, we'll just keep them flattening this all out. I may as well take that road out now because it's not doing anything really. It's not contributing anything. Yeah, it's gone. Goodbye. Goodbye, road. And no, it's not made out of yellow bricks. Right, so... It's part of me's tempted to go and do this way as well. Just to try and lift a bit of this end up. Because that seemed to be working as well. Because that end is lower than this over here. Not by much, but it's a lot higher up than this end at least. Let's try that way as well. Because it's just the corner that's out of place. And the top, on the other hand, is... I'll just try and keep that there flat as we go along. Because I expect the right hand side to drop over time. Right, I need to be careful that I don't break the roads. What on earth is that? Oh, it's the people. It's these people. It sounds very similar to the noise you hear when people are firing arrows. Just weird. Scove the Butcher. That's such a name, that is. I've got a lot of... Ooh, let's sell you some... Can I sell you these bricks? There you go. Have some bricks. Well, the stones technically, but... Nope, you've got nothing exciting either. Ah, such a pity. Such a pity. Right, how are you lot doing these days? So they managed 200 and something in the last year. Right, so what we're doing in storage then. It's got quite a bit of excess there. Now, books on the other hand. Aha. I don't think there's anything I can do about spices. Now, what about pottery then? Who's making pots? It's a blacksmith. If I was a potter, oh, there's the pot. Right, let's crank that up then. There you go. Start making more pots. The people demand pots. Not sure what they're going to do with them, but they demand them. It's a necessity. Right, this end seems to have dropped. Because basically I've been working my way left. And I think that's causing this side to drop now. Grr. It's a pity they haven't... yeah, you can join. It's a pity they haven't invented some sort of luminous paint. It gets a bit difficult to see things because you get the little posts, but they're really useful. I'm just saying, if we had luminous paint, we could see these little fences much more clear. Having said that, if they could invent some machinery, that would be good as well. They'd be able to do this a lot faster. Somebody, what was that? Somebody broke something, did they? Broken bones or something. Sounds painful. Right, so waiting for that bit there. So that's... Right, that's at a tilt, so we'll go from that end. And we'll get work on this one. Then we can leave them to do a bit more of this and let's see how our pottery and our books are doing. Because the only drawback is I don't know if I've got enough people. Yeah, we're struggling for labourers now. Budgicles. We need more people. 1179. So we've got a lot of wiggle room to add more people. What's a thought? Can you... From here, what do we... no. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily tell me how many, like what the population. Birth rate 115%, immigration 112%. Oh, what was that? You're not what? Your villagers aren't concerned about beer yet. Could use some more entertainment. Is this not... I mean, surely this is entertaining. How could this not be entertaining? Going out and playing with the shovel. They're very fussy, these people. They seem to need also... Oops. Seriously? The camera's going everywhere. I would have thought this is entertainment. You know, it's uplifting. What do we say? That's the tilt there, so if we go from there then. I mean, I'm keeping them busy, I'm keeping them entertained. I don't know why they could be, you know, not so enthusiastic about this. It's like, who wouldn't want to get up in the, you know, in the morning, all day, every day, playing with your shovel? That's got to be exciting, surely. Surely. I'm going to tilt there, so if we go that way. You know, I mean, I'm even giving them variety as well. You know, the play with a shovel at different angles. Should we say? Very strange why they're not appreciating this. Right, going that way, then that way. Right, so what are we doing now? So we've got 110 pieces of paper. Still not enough books. What's the lack of books to do with? Add more people. That's how you solve every problem, is you throw more people at the problem. Just pile in more people. Solves everything. I suppose I could... It's the beer. I think part of the problem is because they need beer. I mean, there's nothing specifically for entertainment per se. There's just amenities and services. I don't think a crypt would be exciting. I mean, a library provides entertainment. Now, that's the catch. That's why I need them. I mean, that one there... let's grab that. I'll put that... Just turn that around. If you put that there, it's not getting all the way out to the far end. I mean, I might be tempted. There's a rat catcher there. I could pull some people out of this house, or these two houses, and put that there. Yeah, I think I might do that. Because I'm mean. I mean, there's plenty of places to live. I mean, they can live over there, they can live down here. That's a thought. Do they have a library here? I don't think they do. Might be tempted to, that's a thought. If we put one of them. Yeah, maybe if I knock these two buildings down, it'd spoil the place a bit, but if I knock that down, it'll give them a bit of room there, because we've got tons of room. I mean, this will all get expanded as well at some point. I mean, I won't be getting as much money, I must admit, but I mean, we're on 329 at the minute, which is not... Hold on. Yeah, 329 is not bad. As long as we're in the the green. Because I think I've maxed the troops out as well now. Just keep building in that way. Well, that's a thought actually. Something I want to do, because I think one of the gates got knocked down in the last attack, so I think I'm going to check on the turrets and see if the one in particular is maxed out. See if it's got 2 people in rather than just 1, because that might help. I mean, they held out, to be fair. Right, how many people are in there? Let's add someone else in. Right, so they're working on... Go that away. Oops, you can go quite far and then I'll go and check on our books again. But yeah, that might be tempting actually, is to just add more libraries. Oh, that's too far. 412, 550. That's interesting. Yeah, there's a limit on how many cells you can include. It's kind of odd because you can have, if you go that way, we can have 562. But if we go that way, when it's only 550, it's too big. Very odd. So if we go, say that away. Try and lift that side up. Right, so we've now got 34. I think there's statistics, isn't there? You can check the statistics for things. So produced materials, so firewood, we're keeping ahead of. Tallow is okay. Flour's a problem. Ooh, 40. Ah, no, that's a thought. Maybe I've got a limit on how much flour they can produce. Yes, I do. Don't want more than 1,000. Let's crank that up to, say, 1,600. What the heck? I'm feeling generous. Go on make some more flour. Bricks. We're not keeping up with the bricks. Right, what about mine? Gathering and mining then. So clay. That's interesting. We're not producing enough bricks, and yet we're producing more clay. Odd. We've got very little clay left in reserve. That doesn't make sense. So we're starting to... I think we might be catching up. I think it might just be a case of as soon as the books are made, everybody's dashing out to get them. We don't make spices, we've got to buy them. That's odd. It says the furniture's... That kind of like implies that we're keeping up with the furniture, but that says otherwise. There's nothing. We don't have a surplus of furniture. Pottery's still a bit behind. How many pelts have we got? We've got 89 pelts. Yet we're not producing enough hide. Oh, enough shoes. That's a problem. Right, let's try and flatten this top section for a change. So I need to make sure that this all stays flat. Otherwise, it just gets out of... Oh, yeah, that's alright. Otherwise, it just gets out of sync. Or rather, it becomes no longer flat. Stay away from the roads. That's sensible advice. Stay away from the roads. Because if I keep... if I go anywhere near the actual roads, it tends to wreck them. And then people can't get up and down. Just a bit of a pity. Let's see if we flatten that. Just out of curiosity, see if anybody can be bothered with doing that, quite frankly. It's a bad time of the year to be doing it, to be fair. Because people will be out and getting exposed to things. Which is a thought. Therein lies a thought. It's a dangerous thought, but there you go. I'm thinking of them. That's being courteous, surely. So I get them to build that. Then if they end up, you know, that they suddenly need to go home, and they can't get home in time. So like that's the thing, you see, if they're dying of exposure. Old age, okay, that's fine. There's not a lot I can do about old age. I'm just saying. Right, have I knocked that place down yet? Yes, I have. Now, can I fit a library in there? Yes, I can. Woohoo! Oh, hang on. Is that the right way around? Which way around do you play? Hang on. Which way around is that library going? Cancel. Cancel. We'll make... It has to go the right way around. I've decided. And the right way around is facing in this direction. Everything faces in this direction. Right. And everything needs to be flat. I'm just saying. Right. Off you go. Go and do something useful over there. Whatever, you know, whatever it is you do over there, make sure it's useful. Right, I think I might wait for them to build that. Give it a priority, but that might actually help now that I think about it. Because if they get to a point where it's too cold, they've got to go home. But if they can't get there in time, that's where something like that comes in useful. Right, yeah, I think that'll help a lot. Right, I don't want to upgrade that, as odd as it sounds. I think if I upgrade that, it then starts needing heavy machinery or something. That's a thought. We've got heavy machinery, but we've got nothing to help out with flattening ground. Yeah, but all this time I've been thinking we could do with machinery, and yet we actually use heavy machinery. Now I am confused. Oh, now there's it's a dangerous thought, but I'm gonna... There's something we haven't had. Now what does that come under? Storage? Yeah, storage. Right, build a little wagon shop here. Now I got one for this place, maybe. You could do the wagon shop. Because the good thing about those is, I don't know when, at some point in the game they introduced what I would think is a big improvement, and that is to the actual wagoners. They don't just go out and collect resources from, like, the mines, for instance. I think they do actually transport goods around, which is very useful. Right, speaking of useful, which is debatable, but let's see. So that... So I need to raise this up, don't I? Let's go that away. Let's see if we can start pulling this up a bit from here. don't know if it's going to help, but debatable. Right, so that's at a bit of a tilt. That's more flat, so we'll go that away. Right, and it's still chopping all these trees down. What are we on? 1205 people. That's a thought. Have I got a... Cannot believe we don't have a preacher up here. How do we not have somebody preaching? This is terrible. I can't believe we've gone all this long without having a preacher up here. I'll have to put a preacher up here. I'm just saying. Somebody needs to come up and explain everybody's problems to them. Right, let's go back there and amenities and services. No, not a graveyard. A shrine. Sacrilege. Right, I can't put it there. So if I put it here, it'll reach there. Right. Yeah, what the heck? You know, it greets you as you come into the village. Ish. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. Right, have you put that? Hang on, what happened there? Who did that? What did you do? That doesn't make sense. That's not a straight road. That is just shocking, that. Oh, hold on. So if you go from there to... okay. Being fussy, it has to be of minimum length. 31 animals. What am I going to do with 31 animals? I am intrigued. How do we cope with that many animals? And that's too many, surely. So who's that? It's Beldar the Peddler. What wonderful goods is he trying to peddle? Or is he called Beldar the Peddler because he rides around on a bike? Actually, I don't know if they've invented bicycles now that I think about it. I think he still comes in on a horse and cart. Yeah, so I think he's called Beldar the Peddler because he peddles goods. Just grab that and go that way. Oh no! We've got invasion. Ooh, we've got an invasion. Someone's coming to invade us. This isn't fair. It's only 5 minutes ago we got invaded by a private army. Right, what have you got, Beldar? No. Ooh, I'll buy some. Tell you what, I'm going to cheer these people up. I've decided these people need cheering up. I mean, they do. I just buy. Yes, I do. I mean, it does introduce a slight problem. Seriously? It does introduce a slight problem in that people get drunk. Oh, hello, you've got... Oh, this is interesting. They've got a flag. Well, that's a first. I've never noticed that before. Except you can't see it now. Yeah, I've never noticed them with, like, having their own banner. Huh. I mean, as long as they haven't got a... So that's that one there. So the other one's higher up. Okay. So where's the other... Ah, right. Ooh, you rascals, you've brought a catapult. Ooh. Right, which direction are you going? Because we're going to have to get the cavalry out. Where? Right, where are these? Where are these thugs with the? Interesting. So that's joined up to that one. I mean, if it's just troops, I don't mind so much, but if it's troops in a catapult, then that's a big problem. I'm just saying, it's dangerous. They tend to like knock things down. Ah, you're going this. Ooh, you rascal! Whoa! What the heck happened there? How did you manage to? How did you manage to do that? How did they manage to break that wall down so quickly? It's not normal. Right, come on, guys. Apparently your services are needed. So I don't see a catapult or a battering ram. How did they do that? Right, where's the troops where you need them? Well, that's interesting that. So that they've got... Oh, seriously? They're stealing my things. This is not right. How dare you steal my things? There's a bunch of thugs and they're stealing my things. Oh dear. I'm not pleased with that. Right. 4. Ooh, this is not going well. Yeah, I don't think the cavalry tend to do all that good against like archers, for instance. That they seem to cause a lot of problems. Right, I think we're going to have to get these folks out there causing trouble as well over here. Because they're coming to attack the market. Right, they're all heading this direction. That's interesting, that. Right, guys, these lot causing mischief. So I need to take these out. If I can take these out before they leave, I might get my bits and pieces back. Right, so these are the troops. So you can go and stand over here. You lot can go home. And you lot can go and go stand over here. Right, where's your flag? Right, you can go back to barracks and turn that off. And said that everyone's getting chased. You're causing mischief, aren't you? Yeah, these are all deciding to cause mischief for some reason. Bunch of thugs they are. Yeah, I'll let my cavalry have fun with them. Because they do have fun. You know, to be fair, they do have fun. Right, you lot can go home. You can go home. In the meantime, what are we doing over here? We still haven't built that yet. So that's a work in progress. Alright, let's go that way. But yeah, I think it's all this work. As we push left, it's lifting the left side up, but it's obviously pulling the right side down. So they're not clever enough to go and get some like dirt, rubble or whatever it is somewhere else. They just spread it around a bit. They just play patty cake, I think. I've got that away. Oh, it's ATCA. Yeah. Oh, I've got ATCA and Beldar the Peddler. I'll just finish this bit off, then we'll go and have a chat with them and see if they've got anything interesting. Right, so Beldar. Oh. Budgicles. I can sell them soap, but that's cheap. Don't want to do that. We've used up all the beer already. Jeez Louise. I can sell you some soap. Maybe there's somebody out there who needs cleaning. Right, so what happened then? So there's no reference to anything being stolen, so we managed to track them down. That's good. Good, good, good. Right, put the flag there. And then put the flag back. Right, did we lose anybody? No, not them. What about these folks? Did we lose any here? 23. Ooh, we lost somebody there. So heavy infantry. So I did lose one of them. That's a pity. I mean, they're gaining veterancy, so that's something. Nobody lost there. Archers. Oh, I've lost archers. How did I lose? Oh no, I didn't, because I think I upgraded that. I don't think I got. Or did I? Maybe I did. Let's add more archers to the mix. Sounds exciting. Why won't you let me add more archers? Yeah, we'll max that out. We'll see how that goes, because I want to see how many people I can get. I mean, at some point I do want to put like a garrison down here. Oh, it's something still... Oh, what was that? Seriously, what did you destroy the statue for? That was just plain mean, that was. There's some mean people. They're just mean. Mean with a capital mean. Right, I think we want to be going that way. Right, here's the tilt there, so... Let's speed this up and get them working on this again. Oh, there's not enough to do there, so that's kind of pointless. Seems to be okay with roads, I think. You can sometimes like smooth the roads out if you do it one cell at a time. Right, so 125 in that direction. And I'm doing it in like strips of 2 just to try and speed up the process, because there's a limit as to how many people can work on a job. It's like the more cells you've got, like the longer it probably takes. It's 112 in that direction. Oh, interesting. Right, just keep working on this lot. And we'll check and see how our books and our papers doing. Got a lot of logs out of that. That's something. Not enough planks though. Planks are in high demand. Let's go that way. That way. Right, how are we doing now? So we've got, still don't have we've got a surplus of paper, but we don't have a surplus of books. So pottery's still a problem. Where was the potter? Somewhere around here is a potter. Yeah, that's a thought. Furniture. What? So I could do with more people. Oh, now hold on a tick. Yeah, we've got a big shortage. We don't have enough people. That's why. You're kidding me. Why is that suddenly... Now why does the desirability suddenly gone down? That's bizarre. Ah, maybe it's because that hasn't been repaired. Ooh, that was sleek. That was sneaky, that was. We've trashed the place. I mean, this place is starting to get better as well. That's good. Now that's tricky. Let's see. We could put some decorations. I think there's a little sidewalk or something you can put there, a little garden tree. Let's sneak that one in. Yeah, we sneak them in there. Makes the place a bit more appealing. Go and put in a... Can I put a plant pot in there? Oh, that's a big tree, that one. Medium garden. Yeah, a small shrub, that might help. Just brighten the place up. See if it can get them to upgrade the houses, and then we'll get more... Oh, hello. Got to send them back. Off you go. That explains a lot. They're standing around complaining that they haven't got enough arrows. Because they're just standing there. It's like, you know, I could do with some arrows. I'm just saying. Oh. Yeah. Honey's a big problem. I think I've moved a lot of the production up to here. That's the trouble. Alright, why not? Oh yes, there's 10 there, there's 6 there. So there's all these apiaries over here. Well, the trouble is they're not that efficient. Because I didn't realise when you've got them overlapping with each other, it basically messes messes up with their efficiency. That's a pity. So I've got a bunch of them over there, and a bunch of them over there. I don't think there's any plans to do anything over here. I could start adding some more. Does that come under resources? Maybe. That's the kiln, isn't it? Ah, there it is there. So yes, there's quite a bit of overlap there, that's the trouble. So yes, that's only about 64% efficient. I mean, it's better than nothing. Don't think I'm going to be putting them among the cows. Oh, a villager's being cured. Looks like a cow being cured. Right, harvest. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Let's tidy the place up. Because, you know, got cows living here now. Tidy that place up. And tidy that place up. Tidy that place up. Crops lost to frost. Frost? Seriously? That's appalling. Hello. When did that turn up? May as well chop that down. Oh, is that another one? I'll chop them down as well. Right. Let's see. So that's all still sloping down a lot. I mean, I'm just saying it's it's still not flat. Alright, if we go that way, let's try this way for giggles. Try to give them a bit of variety in their life. What up there? Over the maximum size? Oh yeah, it's normally 125, isn't it? Curious and curiouser. Right, yeah, just keep it going in that direction, I think. See if that might help a bit. Yeah. Oh, oops. It seems to drop off at about there now. No, at least for that part it does. More like here. Well, the trouble is, because I'm sort of like I'm lifting it on the left, but we're lowering it on the right. So we've got this. I mean, before there was I think I'd get to a point where the lip was about just past the rat catcher, and now it's moved all the way back again. It's a bit of a pain. But I think it's just this constant repetition of just striping from the right to the left until eventually it brings up the left-hand side to the same height. That's the plan anyway. Whether it'll work or not, I'm not sure. But it seems to be, I think. There's no way to sort of like measure it. You can't. It doesn't sort of like tell me like what the height is or anything. So I just don't know. Just keep doing them with 125 cells. Oh, hold on, we're getting into the winter again, aren't we? Be interesting to see if anybody decides to use that little shack there. Ooh, router food. Oh, food has spoiled. Oh, okay. Now, why does it spoil if it's cold? Oh, there you go. So that's handy. So the idea is that if they can't get back to their actual home, wherever that home happens to be, they'll stop up here. So that's actually proving quite useful, and I think that was a good idea. Right, then just keep doing that. Fine. Now, if that gets full, on the other hand, I might have to build another one. It's a pity they can't just, like, you know, jump into somebody else's house. Are you intoxicated? Seriously, you're supposed to be preaching. How did you end up getting into? It's kind of obvious, I suppose, but never mind. Let's build another one. It has been decided another one needs to be built. Because I don't think there's enough room. There's not enough room at the inn. Oh dear. Are you intoxicated again? Oh, you died of old age. Oh no, you're not. Oh, yes, you're intoxicated. Seriously, dude. See, that's what happens, you see. You got intoxicated and somebody else took the room. Yeah. It's too cold. Somebody's stricken with a fractured bone. Well, that's not good. That's what they should do. I mean, if that's heat coming off the compost heap, maybe they should just do that and go and eat next to the compost heap, warm themselves up by that. I wonder if they've invented a... Yeah, I don't think so. It'd be useful if they could invent a way to like capture the heat out of the compost heap. Seriously? Oh, it's some log. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing to see. It's just some logs. I was beginning to think somebody had just like fallen asleep in the middle of the road or something again. But no, just logs. No problems. Nothing to see. No worries. So what's this? It is a pub. Right, so the library. Okay. They've got no books. Well, that's embarrassing. So we're not making enough books. We're making plenty of paper, but we're not making enough books. So I'm going to have to build another place to build books. Let's see. So who makes books? Where would I find it? So that's the mines. So that's a paper mill. Ah, there's a book binder. Ah, that might explain all the pelts going missing then. Ah. Gotcha. Having said that, they are busy binding the books. Still got 85. Useful, I can just click the building and then say copy this building. It'd save me going looking for them. Right, so that's a book binder. Can I sneak that in there? I just want to sneak that in there because the paper mill's around here somewhere. Yeah, there it is there. That's good. I mean, we found a use for fibre now. Oh, we can upgrade that. Let's upgrade it. Throw some money at the problem. Solves it. Problem solved. Right, let's see if we can get somebody to work on that. Maybe that. That, and a bit of that, and a bit of that. Bit of that, and a bit of that, bit of that. I want to see where they can actually get to on this road. Because I think this might... Well, having said that, that could end up being the main road in. Oh no! No, 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 no! Last time I had a building on fire, it burned down because I didn't bother putting it out. It's the same one! Phew. Last time, for some strange reason... Or was it that one? I think it was that one was on fire. And then that one caught fire, and that one caught fire. And for some reason they left that one to just burn down. Terrible. I think somebody was just holding a grudge. There was plenty of... I mean, there's like little water wells scattered all over the area. And I suspect... I mean, it's just a suspicion. You know, I don't have any outright proof, but I suspect somebody held a grudge and it was decided like nobody was going to help them. Just let the house burn down. Right, so there's that one to do. Okay. I am no further forward, I think. I'd like to think I was, but I don't think I am. So that's at an angle. I mean, that's kind of flat from about there. So back to lined up with the rat catcher. So if we come from, say, yeah, that's a steep slope there. Ooh, just up to there then. And just keep striping it across this direction. Oh. It's a pity you can't just sort of like get them to dump a load of soil in there. And just say like, here's a, just dump a, you know, big bundle of soil over here. And then just flatten it with a shovel. Oh. Obstacles. Go that way. that away. Oh dear. Somebody had a problem. I'm going to hedge my bets and say it's old age. It usually is these days. Still have problems with exposure now and again, but I think the weather's a bit warmer. Whoa! That was loud. Just saying. That sounded loud. Keep going. You know the drill by now, hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. So just keep going. Keep going. You need the will to succeed. Right, let's have a look. So we are now on... So we've got tons of paper. They're making tons of paper. They're just not converting over enough of that into the books. I'm tempted to set a limit on the books. On the paper. Frankly, they produced a lot there. So there's no limit on that. Let's take that up. Set a limit of maybe 200. I'll leave it alone for now. I'll see where it gets to. Because it's climbing. It's just that what I find is if you set a limit on storage, then what happens is it frees people up. It's a case of, right, we can't make any more of this. We've reached our limit. They then stop doing what they're doing and then they go and work somewhere else. And the big problem I've got at the minute is there's a serious lack of labourers now. And that is not helping anybody. So I need a lot more people. I need like a bajillion people and I need them yesterday. Now, why are you whinging about lack of order? Resources. Why aren't you showing me the existing water? There you are. There. So there's some over there. Oh, you're not. Interesting. If I move it, it actually highlights it. Interesting. Yeah, that's curious. Well, that's a thought. Oh, yes, there is a well there. What are we storing in here that attracts rats? Because it was only intended for this, for the weavers, so it's only supposed to be storing fabric as far as I recall. So they can store pelt in there. Where is the fibre? It's food, usable items. How bizarre. Ah, there you go, raw materials. So that's all it stores, is those ones, and yet for some reason it's attracting rats. There's a lot of rats over here as well, so there's a rat catcher. Ah, so you're off to catch the rats. Okay, that's useful. Might be... Yeah, it covers that whole little area there. But anyway, I think the plan is to just keep chipping away at this. I mean, I think it's working. I can't tell because I can't like measure. There's no way I can easily measure the height of this, for instance, versus the height of this. So I don't know what the heck is going on. They're complaining of a lack of water. There's some water over there, so I might have to solve their problems, but we're now running at a deficit. Possibly because I'm building a lot of things, but we'll have to see how that goes. But otherwise, it's trying to fill in these. And I mean, I need a lot more people, but there's certain things we're not supplying enough of. So there's not enough furniture coming in. We're not keeping on top of heavy tools, barrels, spices. Not a great deal I can do about them anyway. We've got to buy them. Honey seems to be a real problem. Heavy weapons, because I've been recruiting a lot of people probably. And beer relies on the honey anyway. There's lots of other things. I've got quite a surplus of other things, but I mean, 5,000 grain. So number 9,000. How do I end up with 9,000 water in storage? Who knows? I guess we'll have to find out in another episode.